Hey everybody, Blind Way Back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we have a new honest trailer, at least for us, I don't know how long it's been out, for Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Ooh.
Probably the best Terminator movie they've
Probably
ever
one
made.
of my top 15 movies of all time.
Yeah. One's really good, but there was such a difference in the way one played out versus two. Like, one was
True.
like a horror movie almost, you know?
Yeah.
While two was an action.
I mean, I'm of the age where I don't remember watching these for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember having Terminator 2 on VHS, you know, with that crappy box. Like the real, not like the cool boxes like Disney, like the crappy cardboard ones that like after you use them so many times they just fall apart. Yeah, and I've probably seen this movie at least 50 times in my life. I mean, and that's a small estimate.
I've seen it a lot. I don't know. I have no idea how many
but
times.
But what I'm saying is like I don't feel like I ever got like the impact that Terminator's a good guy now. You know?
Yeah.
Because in the first movie he's way bad, way evil. You know, and the surprise is that you think he's evil when he shows up, and you think the other guy is the good guy, and they switch it, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Whenever I watched it, I think I always just Arnold's the good guy.
Yeah,
it's
the same thing with Star Wars. Really, like I never had the revelation of Vader.
Spoilers.
Being Luke's, but other than mentioning that, I never got that like revelation that he's a good guy. Still awesome.
Yeah,
James Cameron, I think, did this movie.
I think he did the first one and second one both, because he also did Alien. Right?
Yes, he did Aliens.
Did he do Aliens?
Ridley Scott did the first Alien.
Okay, so then he did Aliens.
Yeah.
But let's see what they have to say about Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I can't think of anything bad.
Bad?
Can you? Like, is there little things to bash on?
The only thing I would bash on, and this is definitely not even a good criticism, is that to do the two Sarah Connors, they had to use the woman that plays Sarah Connor actually had a real twin in real life.
Okay.
And they used her for like having them at the same time, you know, because they couldn't do the stuff we can do now. Like I can do on my computer far more than they could do now. You know, like the effects they did in this movie, like destroyed their computers trying to get it done. Anyway, that's the only thing when I watched it, I'm like, that's not Sarah Connor.
Didn't they also do the same thing with the security guard that killed himself?
Yeah, those are two very famous set of twins, but they look exactly alike. Whereas the Sarah Connors don't. I could tell, like, you know. The one obviously trained and got buff for this mission, you know, and the other one not really, you know, buff for this mission, for this movie, and the other one not really. So anyway, that's my only real thing where I watch it and I can see the movie being made versus just having this awesome story.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what they have to say.
Let's do it.
Let's watch it. I love the music.
That's awesome. Yeah.
In the grand tradition of R2-D2, the Iron Giant, and Johnny Five, comes another adorable kid and their pet robot story. Only this one's f***ing intense.
I forgot about that scene.
Yeah.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Return to an era when hard R films were sold to children.
You're next, John Connor.
Yep, I had one of these.
Back. Hasta la vista, baby. Terminated.
Full of things we probably weren't ready to see, and would have been even more disturbing if it starred the studio's first choice, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Ugh. Journey to a
As
future
Terminator?
so grim,
Yeah.
The
I'll talk about that
streets
later.
are literally paved with human skulls as the evil AI Skynet sends a Terminator back in time to kill John Connor, whose father was a man sent back in time to protect him. Meaning, if the robots really wanted to kill John, they shouldn't have sent anything to kill him at all, since he never would have been born. But if Skynet doesn't send back the first Terminator, he wouldn't leave behind the technology that led to Skynet existing in the first place.
True.
Yeah, the timeline's all f***ed up. Meet the T-1000, the iPhone of killer cyborgs, whose liquid metal body can take any shape, meaning those ears were a deliberate choice. And the T-800, the indestructible Nokia brick phone of killer cyborgs, a stiff, emotionless, monotone giant that Arnold Schwarzenegger was born to play.
Yep.
I know now why you cry, but it's something I can never do.
Full of awesome features like shotgun twirling,
Yes.
an endless supply of one-liners,
I'll be back. Come with me if you want to live. Hasta la vista, baby.
a casualty counter that's specific down to the decimal point for some reason, and detailed files on human anatomy.
I have detailed files on human anatomy.
Except for crying
What's wrong with your eyes?
or smiling. Watch these killers spend the first third of the film in a cat and mouse game that would have you guessing which one is the good guy, if the trailers hadn't already given it away.
Once, he was programmed to destroy the future. Now, his mission
Get down.
is to protect it.
Why would they do that?
Still haven't learned, apparently.
What have they done to my son?
Survive was what you taught me.
And thrill as they track down the Connor
I haven't
family.
seen that one
yet. Me neither.
Sarah, the Che Guevara of soccer moms, with some big guns. And some big guns.
Yeah.
And John, her 9-year-old son, played by Edward Furlong, who would go on to star in numerous court appearances.
Did you call moi a dipshit?
Yes. So witness an amazing film with horrible consequences that spawned 1,000 lazy pop culture references.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, buggies.
Hasta la vista,
Kitty!
Hasta la vista, Jessica.
Hasta la vista, baby!
Turned Arnie into a spoof of himself.
I'll be back. I'm back. I'll be back. I might be back.
You'll be back.
I'm back. She'll be back. I'll be back. Ha! You did not gonna say that, did you?
I love it, last action hero.
That's what you always say.
And led the film industry to overvalue sequels, stars, and CGI that still doesn't look much better today. When all we really want is a good story about a hero who sacrifices himself to save humanity. Even if it means leaving behind the only people who ever loved him. What? No, I'm not crying. Why would I be crying? It's just a dumb, stupid action movie. Stop looking at me. Starring so much promise. Iron Miles Dyson, Budnick, Alex Mack, Hey Arnold, Guns N' Roses. Gun in Roses. Only Sarah Connor, who wasn't in Game of Thrones, and from Breaking Bad. No, really. And the Files.
Really?
Hey! Terminator 2. Bad they kept making sequels. You know, I'm all for self-sacrifice and everything, but you know you left your arm back in the factory, right? That's the exact same mistake they made at the end of the first one. You had one job, bro. Be sure to subscribe for more.
That's another thing too.
streamers.
Like Arnold is so damn big that when they did that effect by just having him put his arm like this, put the coat over it, he looked like 3 times as wide because his
Yeah.
arm's so giant. You know?
Yeah, true. When they mentioned OJ,
Yeah.
he was one of the original people they thought about having as the Terminator because they were like, he's a good size, he'll fit, but they thought he was too nice to be someone who was killing people.
I
I
need
was
your
like,
boots, your clothes, and your gloves.
What?
These are not. They don't fit.
These don't fit. I can't imagine anyone else besides Arnold being
No,
Terminator
he's.
now.
I mean,
Like,
they're correct. He was born to play that role, and they are correct where the "I'll be back" has been overplayed so much. But I don't care. As long as if Arnold says it, I don't care. Say it.
and other people say it just
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
Yeah, they said like one-liners, like when they were doing that, it was like come with me if you want to live." Didn't Kyle say that in the first movie though?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Kyle
not necessarily a
does say that.
one-liner. They do that twice.
Remember Casper says that in Casper the Friendly Ghost.
You always bring up Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I do?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
That was Legally
That's
Blonde.
when we were talking about Casper Abraham and when he died.
Yeah, now he's a friendly. Spoilers. Shit. It's such a good movie. I think it was funny when they did it.
I mean,
liked it.
watching this legitimately, and I say this a lot, but this legitimately makes me want to watch it again.
Mhm.
Like right now, like I want you to leave so
we
I
can
can watch
it.
this. Yeah,
Why do I have to leave? Why can't I watch it with you?
I don't like doing that. I know that I'm a reactor and that we always react together to stuff, but I prefer to watch things by myself and not say anything.
Oh, well, I understand. But we went to see Force Awakens together.
Yeah, I know.
But I sat way over there.
You did. And I said, I don't know, I'm pretty good about it, shutting myself off.
Yeah.
Which is something actually I'm not very good at anymore because we do these now.
Well, I sat writing my reactions for The Force Awakens
Yeah,
in a
I
movie
know.
theater. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yep. Which we will be doing more Force Awakens review stuff because we've watched it so many times now. We have so much more to say after our first initial thing. So we'll be talking about that soon. Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
And
And I
yeah,
think there's a few more honest trailers that we're going to be doing as well.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing, so that will be fun.
And death battles and epic rap battles and we're going to start doing the everything wrong with because I know a lot of people have been asking for that.
Yeah.
And that'll be fun.
Those would be neat.
Yeah.
I like
Yep.
seeing, because a lot of, if I remember seeing a couple of those back when they first started them, they not only say about like continuity errors, but also like if, what was it? Wasn't like in Hook you could see one of the actual, like crew members, not like an actor, but a crew member like on the
Yeah.
boat or something like that.
Yeah.
I like seeing things like that.
Like Yeah, like in Gladiator, there's like just a guy like with a hat and jeans, like like sitting like where there's a whole like.
It's like what the hell's he doing there?
I like that stuff too.
So that'd be fun. I enjoy seeing that kind of stuff.
There's one segment on a podcast called Hollywood Babylon that's called "Shit That Should Not Be."
Okay.
And that's what they do.
They just point out stuff like that. That's
like the best one I've ever seen was a Hulk Hogan movie. I don't remember which one it was, but in the beginning he's like just driving a motorcycle and it's just playing some song. In the background, there's a guy like in the motorcycle scene where he's just driving and it's really quick. You just see this passing by, but the guy just throws a dog into a river. Like he just goes, and that's it. It's on for like 1 second, like half a second. The movie has nothing to do with the movie. It's just a guy throwing a dog into like a lake or a river or something. It makes no sense. It is shit that should not be.
Why is it there?
I don't know. So we'll have to start doing those too. Because I know a lot of those.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Those and honest trailers. I want to do more of those. That'd be fun.
Lots of stuff. And the TV shows when they come back. Mm-hmm. We will be catching up on Supergirl.
Yes.
I think we have 4 we got to catch up on. We just, every once in a while, a show gets on the back burner and it takes forever to get back to it. So we will be doing that. Mm-hmm. We'll be doing Jessica Jones and Game of Thrones and Dragon Ball Z Abridged once Calvin comes back from being very sick right now.
Yes. So, until then, though, we'll be checking along with me, Eric, and Shane and stuff like that, doing some more stuff until Calvin gets better. And best way for you to follow along with all that is make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and make sure you check out blindwave.net for everything Blindwave there. Our store with stuff live on there, t-shirts and all that kind of stuff there now.
Yep.
We also have our Patreon account, patreon.com/blindwave. And make sure you guys check all of our links for everything down in the description for Twitter, for Facebook, for Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So,
yeah.
Other than that, until next time, I'm Eric.
I'm Eric.
And we'll see you guys in the next reaction. Eric, you hit the button.
Yeah! I already hit the button.
I know.